So, couple of problems. One, charge shot plus burst fire plus broadsider is a weird and bad mix. Let's see, in case you didn't notice, black hole noms upgrades. I know. Let's see. Do we do salvo? Let's do salvo. I haven't done salvo today. Okay. Research. Level up rate. Reduce shield durability. Be interesting. I could also do engineer and be boring. Let's do researcher. We're gonna need it here. Okay, reflect, helix, amp. No. No. We want warp. Probably. I need things that keep enemies off of me more than anything else. Okay, so next up, we could do volley. Be interesting. We could also do blast radius or targeting. I'm gonna try volley. I don't actually know if this is a good idea. It's really the question of how does it handle the missiles. But we want focus fire. That didn't work. Okay, what else do we have? Rapid fire, just dumps him faster. Grab a turret. Because the turret's pretty much the only way I'm going to actually be able to destroy some of these things. Okay, what do we want next? Magnitude or fusillade? Fusillade! I think the problem is, one way or another, it does nothing to improve my, my missile generation. And that's the one upgrade that I could really use on this character. Velocity? Because, yeah, I can't do anything to half of these guys. Because we've got Cloudski, Mick, Veronicus, and there's not much I can do. Kill them. Don't want to do skirmish, don't want to do adaptive armor. Do overclock. I don't even know what it's shooting at, to be totally honest with you. Let's see. Rate of fire. Kind of spooky. We could do blast radius. I should probably do that. Oh god, this guy is like the hardest counter I could have asked for. It's just like a really basic dude. Finally! It's dead! Ding dong! Ow! I'm dying. I mean, the other thing I could do, actually, is just Spitfire missiles. Because it looks like no matter what, I fire one. Huh. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, thank you, Warp. Do we do split? Yeah, we should do scatter. Okay. So far, so good-ish. Let's see. Ally might be nice, but I don't want to be... Here, let's grab hold regen. The other thing I can do, because I've got all the extra split shot, I can actually just spam fire homing missiles, now that I'm thinking about it, instead of stocking them up, because I only generate one missile at a time. However, it fires like a billion. Oh, I didn't actually get killed there. There's a lot of bright, flashy things, but that was actually my warp. Okay, let's get payload. Okay, so we have options here. They're actually not as bad as I thought. I was worried for a second. The rapid fire increases missile generation rate. Like 15%. It's not much. Like, I need considerably more than that to pull off half the strategies I'd like to get. Like, do you notice a difference now that I've got the 15% extra? It's not much, I can guarantee that for you. Okay. Charge shot? I don't think I want to do that. Be interesting. We could try it. I mean, it might work. Oh, that's not EXP. Okay. Still almost dying here. Do we grab Warpath? No. Singular strike might not be a bad idea. Otherwise, we could do blast radius. We should probably do blast radius. Okay. Extra blast radius. At least I can more or less just screen wipe there. Let's see. Do we want stabilization? No. Burst fire? Burst fire. Oh! This thing does reactive hits. That's how that works. Okay. Yeah, I like the missiles. They're awkward, though. That was a high score worthy? I guess? But yeah, I think I need, like, basic drones or something to make that one worth. Because it's like, it almost works. Now, what I'd like to try... Let's see if I can do a charge shot railgun build, maybe. But yeah, that guy is rough. And admittedly, like, I was playing the wrong ship for that, and a couple other things, but, owie. I mean, play a crash-only build. That would be interesting tough. Okay. Hullbreaker. Crash damage to enemies is boosted by high speeds. Penetrates enemies destroyed by crashing. Extra crash damage resistance. Sure. I'm not sure what did all that damage to me. But it hurt. Let's see. So we don't want amp. We don't want reflect. Probably helix. I guess let's grab hull strength. Just gonna get rid of those. Okay, so Juggernaut, crash damage knockback, back resistance. None of these say anything about reducing crash damage itself, but you know what? Screw it. It's probably the right one for it. Let's see. Efficiency might actually be really, really helpful here. grab absorption, though, because I'm going to be taking some hits. There's not much I can do about that. The crash damage is still tough, though. But it is a functional build for this weapon. So it might be okay. Rate of fire, volley, streamline. Oh, hull regeneration. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like the swarm missiles are the only weapon that should actually persist. Like, carry over. And I'm dead. Because, yeah, the problem is, especially if you're, like, at the edge of the screen or if they miss. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, the problem with crash damage runs is, like, you need something. You need something to... well, reduce the crash damage even further, or maybe, like, some projectile while you're, like, going at max speed. Oh, yeah, that would be it. An upgrade that actually just reduces damage based on how fast you're going. So if you're going at, like, you know, stupid speed o'clock, you survive. Because, yeah, the problem is, I think there is an upgrade that actually makes it so crash damage is... I think there is an upgrade that actually reduces crash damage further. Like, I think you can get it down to 100% reduction. But you still end up, like, eating several projectiles to the face while you're crashing. Because, like, this is asteroids, let's be honest. Precise movement is incredibly hard. These, don't really care about any of these. We could do Sentinel, is boring. Yeah, let's do that. I have an idea. Let's do Amp. Because I can more or less boost my damage by a ton with Amp. Ow. Okay, so we don't care too much about targeting yet. Butt fire might be nice, but nah. Which is the one I want? I want magnitude. That's what I'm looking for. Not getting it, though. I guess we'll just do rapid fire, because I'm starting to burn my rerolls here. But I don't know if I want burst fire. I think burst fire is generally a mistake. Do targeting at the very least. Because butt strike is too useful to pass up on. I don't think it has any... whatever downsides it has are minor. Okay, so what do we want? Convergence. So, extra projectiles, reduce velocity, reduce weapon size. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, we could do guidance. I don't know if guidance is good enough. Let's do velocity. I'm not gonna try too much. Oh, right. I should probably actually gather this stuff. We probably are gonna want to grab the upgrade that actually makes it easier to absorb things from a distance. Oh, and it's gone. Just because we are going to be far away from most of the things we're shooting at. Okay, so still nothing on magnitude. We grab Candescence. See, there's a shield upgrade that makes you invulnerable every time your shield breaks. There's an upgrade that makes you deal damage in an area equal to your speed. Yeah, the problem is dealing damage in an area, or no, invulnerable when your shield breaks is like, that's still only useful for a short period of time. Let's see, do we do volley? Main problem is it reduces my weapon size velocity. I don't know. We probably want shield cooldown. Keeping amp up at all times is super helpful. Whoops. Because I want the shield upgrades that increase max damage if I can get it. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Do snipe? Snipe. And look at that damage. Okay. That's better. We still don't have magnitude, though. Let's grab magnetism. Just so... because that's gonna pay for itself. Maybe not incredibly well, but it will. Ow. Okay. We can do Warpath. I don't think we want to do that. We should do Calibrate, though. I should probably get some healing. Because I have none. That said, I want to get Incendiary Strike first. Trying to avoid that as much as possible. Fail miserably. Happens. There we go. Yeah, so Incendiary Strike effectively more than doubles my damage on this thing. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make that follow me. Good luck hitting me, jerks. Ow. There we go. Yep. Gotta avoid that a little. Oh! Oh. Giant freaking asteroid, of course. Okay. You go hull strength, maybe. Skirmish isn't that helpful. We do want shield effect radius and effect power. Mostly useless. Just gonna keep him from getting close to me. We're just going to be sitting here until this guy's shields blast off. Alright, there it goes. Much better damage this time around. Much better. Okay. So, what do we want? There's magnitude, finally! Yeah, because the bigger my hits are, the harder they're gonna have, harder of a time they're gonna have dodging. Okay, so there's payload. Make it big. And I do enough damage that I can destroy his... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit it, unfortunately. Let's grab hull regeneration. Because at this point, I can't just get by. Doing what I've been doing. What I want to do is shoot some shots into his face. Unfortunately, destroying his, like, interior power nodes is actually, like, kind of ridiculously difficult. But then again, he is dying. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Yeah, so this guy, the dude with the shield, the reason why he's so freaking deadly... Ow. Oh, I've taken some damage here. I gotta worry about that. Shield effect power. Reduce shield effect radius, but that's fine. Yeah, so as long as my shields are up, my damage is up by like a good 50%, if not more. We might actually be able to test that. I could be wrong. But, I'm one-shotting fools. We need, charge shot. There we go. Okay, so now that we've got charge shot. Skirmish, no. Regenerative shields. Oh, I just... Okay. Why have I not tried this before? Okay. So obviously... some damage, but, damage. Okay, we don't really care for blast radius. Warpath, no. Let's see, sure, shield durability. The longer we can keep that up, the better. Okay. Oh, was there like a tiny goddamn asteroid just hugging my butt there? There was. Oh. That got spooky. I'm very near death. I'm very susceptible to certain things. This is definitely one of those games where you can get insta-gibbed real quick. If you're strong, and most of the time you are, it's not a big deal. Let's see. Reduce cooldown? No. Volatile shields might not be a bad idea, but I don't care about discharge. Go hull strength. I gotta remember, I don't actually have to, charge up every shot. Though it is hilarious. And hilariously effective. I love the butt shots. The butt shots have become the secret MVP to this. Because, yeah, they just keep coming. Ah. Okay, probably better that I just shoot him regularly. Charge shot is nice, but it's better for other things. Okay, so we don't actually want Juggernaut here. Barrier. Shields up? Yes. And yeah, I just want to be shooting this guy on the regular here. Because the charge shot damage isn't enough to, like, insta-gibber him. Enough to insta-gib him. Yeah, I can delete dudes from the universe. Ow. I just gotta be very careful about it. Because most of the time it's, especially with, like, large groups, better to just kill suckers. I'm trying to decide on volley, but I think I'll leave that out for now. You know, I was gonna do more of like a fire laser setup here. Didn't really take. I love how there's like a vague after image. Ow. Probably best that I actually just rapid fire this guy. Okay, so what else do we have? Stabilization? No. Flexive shields? Kind of nice. Volatile shields? Kind of nice. Nah. Weaponized shields? Not really helpful for what I do. Adrenal module might be useful. But Splinter. Splinter's handy. Because that just increases coverage. It's mostly going to be useful for... Well... Ah, come on! I may have needed some of that. Well, whatever. It causes bosses to be considerably more powerful. And it looks like we've got one more. Bam. That was okay. But yeah, the problem is just, in general, you can't get a high enough fire rate. That really only give a 5%... No, that gives a 10% upgrade bonus. Alright, let's try Nemesis. Let's go boring and see what happens. But yeah, I think it needed a... There needs to be some more, like, shot speed upgrades, probably. Dude, maybe take a moment, look at the upgrade list, and see if there's anything you want to go for. You mean for, like, a build? I mean, they show up when they do. The problem is, like, my builds are at least mildly dependent on RNG. Do we do grenade? I've done grenade. Grenade is fun. Freaking sure. Oh, I know what I want to do. Never mind, I know what I want to do. Okay, do we want to do temporal? Deflect. Warp is kind of good. Temporal is nice. Let's do temporal, especially with this guy. He's a boat. He's a goddamn boat, and he knows it. Actually want to... we gotta go volley. Magnitude. Some velocity would be nice, but I think I'm gonna get this guy some mobility. Now that I think about it. Let's see. Any of? Okay, size is good. Not be there. Unfortunately, can't do much about that. Need my grenade! No, 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 no! You son of a... That is so cheap! Just... Captain Jerkwad flies in from nowhere land and just biffs me into the goddamn singularity. That's not okay. That's not fair. I'm running out of weapons to use. Let's do flak. Probably actually look at the exact statistics on flak. Let's see. So researcher, hull breaker. We can try hull breaker on this guy. Let's see. Well, you can't hit what's going too fast and is going to die anyway. Let's go Helix, though not that it matters. Oh, I'm going to just die here. Okay. We gotta get, hull regen. If it'll show up. If it'll show up. There it is. Yeah, that 15% hull regen on the hull breaker just ain't worth it. Okay, we gotta go magnitude here. I gotta go full shotgun here. Let's see. You know what would actually make the hull breaker good is if enemies were already pre-damaged, they actually do less damage to you when you like crash through them. So you can kind of like soften them up a little bit. Maybe. Then again, we just got to find the upgrades that actually make him a proper juggernaut. Yeah, also stuff like landmines obviously are kind of hard counters to him. Because, you are not resistant to landmines. No matter how cool that would be. Zipmir, did this guy just show up, like... I want to say he showed up a lot earlier than usual. In the run. Oh, boy. Now, come on!